The Vivo Y52-5G is a new smartphone that we have reviewed for you. Economic model. Vivo Y52-5G is a budget smartphone that doesn't do anything fancy or out of the ordinary. It offers a decent experience for a low price, without any notable features or bells and whistles. Perhaps its most notable attribute is its neat design, though even that does not really separate it from competitors like the Realme 5G and the Redmi Note 10 5G. In fact, it's sorely lacking compared to those phones when it comes to its display, which is stuck with LCD panel technology and a modest 60Hz refresh rate. As a canvas for the usual content, it provides a decent experience, but we've come to expect something smoother. Y52-5G's performance is roughly equivalent to that of those aforementioned competitors, thanks to the same Dimensity 700 processor. Quiet competence is the name of the game here, even though you may not want to make this your choice if you're a heavy gamer. The uninspiring sense of competence extends to the 48MP camera, which can produce good results in good lighting, but which is limited by the absence of an ultra-wide lens. On the positive side, the Vivo Y52-5G's battery life is excellent, with the potential for a full 2 days of moderate use on one charge. But even this is not unusual for its competition. Ultimately, you will receive more highlights and excitement from something like the Poco X3 NFC. But not with the Vivo Y52-5G's next-generation mobile network connectivity. Although the latter may be a priority, there are still 5G-ready competitors on the market that offer just a smidge more pizzazz for similar prices. Vivo Y52-5G launched in some territories in June 2021, however, it only arrived in the UK through Virgin Mobile UK in October. And it is not currently available in the US, but Australian buyers can find it for $379 Australian dollars in online stores. It is enough to indicate that the Vivo Y52-5G's direct competitors are similarly priced devices such as the Poco X3 NFC, the Moto G50, and the Realme 5G. Vivo has made some of the more unassumingly fashionable phones in recent years, but that's often concentrated in the top tier of the market. Phones such as the Vivo X60 Pro have an expensively industrial look to them that similarly priced rivals could emulate. Vivo reworked that design for the mid-range market with the Vivo V21 5G, but perhaps it was too ambitious to expect it to find its way into the £200-ish category, where design budgets are even more limited. The device's dimensions are similarly ordinary. At 164 by 75.3 by 8.5 mm and 193 grams, it is as easy to handle as any of its competitors, but it is not particularly compact. Despite its plastic construction, the Y52-5G is nice and tight, and its body is free of creaks. At this price, that really is all you can ask for. There are a couple of thoughtful details here as well. We particularly like the way the power and volume keys occupy a slight recess in the right-hand edge, and how that edge widens out a little with time. A fingerprint sensor can be found in the aforementioned power button, and it is made agreeably flat and large to accommodate this vital function. It is also very functional. Additionally, the top and bottom edges have slight creases. The bottom edge, in particular, contains a 3.5mm jack, a mono speaker, and a USB-C connector. Vivo Y52-5G's display is perhaps the biggest disappointment here. It is a bog-standard LCD panel, and it only supports 60Hz refresh rates. However, it is large enough at 6.58 inches, boasts a good FHD Plus resolution of 1080 by 2408, and appears to be reasonably bright and color accurate. We wouldn't say the video content shines here, but it is certainly passable. Vivo's Y52-5G fails to impress with its basic camera as well. While a 48MP wide sensor and an f/1.8 aperture are nothing to be sneezed at, the absence of a dedicated ultra-wide mode is quite disappointing. In spite of this, the 48MP main sensor captures images of acceptable quality, provided that there is adequate lighting. It is certainly capable of capturing photos worth sharing on your preferred social media platform, which is what most people will be hoping for. It is generally a well-exposed and reasonably balanced shot, with a natural tone that more or less reflects what was captured. One cannot say that for every cheap phone camera. There is a night mode, but the small sensor and lack of optical image stabilization result in blurry, grainy images when the light falls below a certain level. Vivo Y52-5G is powered by a MediaTek MT6833 Dimensity 700 5G, which is fabricated using a 7nm process. This is the same chip that is used in the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 5G and the Realme 5G. We observed some annoyingly aggressive memory management on the Y52-5G when switching from the Guardian News app to WhatsApp and back again. The phone did not maintain the story we were reading, but redirected us to the homepage. Battery capacity of 5,000 mAh is sufficient for moderate usage for 2 days. Included is an 18 watts charger. If you are not a power user or a serious gamer, you can comfortably reach the magic 2-day mark. And if you are either of those two things, you are probably shopping for the wrong device.